for discussion.
Every moment Ketheric lives is another I am away from Baldur.
Should mind my step.
Crime.
Good work rooting out the traitor.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play!
Anything of use? Let's have a look.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Will you play with me? Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
He's scarpered. And I suppose it's up to us to find him.
I won't give in. Death won't take me yet.
I don't
fancy their chances.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch. I'll make my own fun if I have to. And my own friends. to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
Never a dull moment.
Stop that! Not breaking things!
No gloom, all doom.
On Victor's path.
You're spoiling my fun! Stop it right now! You'll be sorry. Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
Survival is all that matters.
One can't always be a gentleman.
No holding back.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me. He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to be alone anymore. He'd stay with me. Play with me. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
Might be useful.
You feel a rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Friends, right? All one, under the absolute.
Don't bloody feel like it all of a sudden.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above. I have something to ask.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie. Come show what a good boy you are. would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No? Barnabas? Darling? No!
Another parasite. Collected.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Not if you keep them lips clapped together.
Quiet!
Better not be cursed.
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul, and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing. Just a pinch of... is this hallucinogenic?
What's that?
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What in the hells is that?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. With a soft, sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Well, now that we know what it is, I suggest we leave it well alone.
The tentacle pulses within the wall, waiting. There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils lash out like a waiting predator. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you.
Aberration! Why? What? Who are you? I am. We are.
A pause, as if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you are the flaw in their design. The single thread that could unravel everything they've planned. They named themselves Chosen, but they are slavers. They will use me to bind this world, but I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
Come, become.
What's happening? Speak to me! Wake up!
Was that her? The Absolute?
Careful. It nearly had you. Whatever that creature was, its telepathic force was unlike anything I've ever encountered. It must be the source of the Absolute.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
Just focus on the Absolute's picking a fight with the half-dad.
You hear?
Many hearts, one soul.
Ensure that the moon...
I need a quick word.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You have used the wizard well. But the desperate one who would love such a pathetic man must hunger for greater delights deep down. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Here goes nothing.
Sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
You hear that?
Many hearts. But many thoughts. One mind.
the spot that's marked on that map.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, Furless One. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. I intend to. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards! Luck is not needed. Merely patience and a thirst for blood. Hunt fast and hunt well.
The reaction failed.
I'm not worried.
Friends, right?
I never learned the
Or
words.
one, under the absolute.
You did.
Don't bloody feel like it all of a sudden.
Many hearts.
To stand this.
You Gravenguard's still alive.
You better be. Or I'm a dead man walking. See any mo-
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. Indeed, but we cannot yet say the same for you. I promised I would help you, and I intend to keep that promise, however I can. Who knows what awaits us in the city and beyond, but We shall face whatever may come as staunch allies and unwavering friends. There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you. Take your time.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit. Why? I'm simply trying to be realistic. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Having been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to. I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Come over here, boy.
Blood hurts. Look, cut.
As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt. Teeth, claws, bigger. Strong. Fight. Win. Kill. No. Strong. Show you.
Adorable. Let me know when it brings you something fresh.
anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
What do you get up to all day without us, hmm?
Look where city be back.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend. Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins. Yes, fun. Ooh, more. Ooh, more.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
Jaheira wants to know about...
Every moment Ketheric lives is...
masons here thought they were building something to last. How wrong they were.
Perhaps it's a blessing that none of them survived to see it fall to the shadows.
No need for such a grim assumption. Halcyon helped many to escape these shadows before the town was consumed.
Then some masons were more blessed still, if they could put their talents to use elsewhere. Perhaps some of their work even graces Baldur's Gate.
Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave, casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorm years past.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago. That's curious. Let's have a look.
Me, Zyrel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Thorm's will alone. Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Bones everywhere. Someone's been engaging in dark
The
rituals
ancestors of Ketheric Thorm arranged into macabre totems. But why? The ancestors of Ketheric Thorm arranged into macabre totems. But why? Ketheric Thorm's ancestors, desecrated and arranged into foul artworks. But why? Patrick Thorne's
That's the
forebears.
symbol of Merkel.
He defiled their remains to make this effigy. But to what end?
Bet I can crack that open. Looks like there's a temple under this place. And something deadly sealed inside it. Always room for more. An open tomb. Empty.
Oh dear.
Not ominous in the
Someone's left
slightest.
a trap out for us.
Pressure plate. But unarmed. Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
That disc looks like it can move. A way forward?
But where will it take us?
Sosun Elg Oloth. Here lies Isabel Thorne.
That's curious.
cavern structure, going by the design.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shar for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down. That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bedsheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living. A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me. Lead the way then. There is work.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Breathe deep and move.
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss makes them
was that?
worthy.
A voice. Is that Shar herself who speaks?
Darkness will feed on the weak, taking what they hold dear.
What now?
Let me work my magic. I venture forth.
Moving. Have a lot on my mind, and, well, in it. If not over, then through. cautious.
I'll take that.
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Let's see.
What the hells was that?
Goodness. Perhaps that is how I can proceed.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Next time's the charm?
Open up. No time to rest. Best get going.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Looks like an ambush.
Someone there?
Still breathing, despite everything. What path lies before me?
to not be cursed.
What's hiding here? All for me.
I do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homey is not the first word that comes to mind.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
Still alive, so that's progress.
You've loved a goddess, as I have. People often think you less experienced in the ways of romance. It's true. For a time, I neglected the physical in favor of celestial euphoria. But our relationship was no less real for it.
She just lives on another plane. Only jesting. I know all too well what it's like to pine after a goddess.
You do not belong here. Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave. Bones! They are more than bones. More than flesh. More than skin, blood, hair, and piss. They are more. They are mine. Now leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Why did Lady Shah's dead attack? Am I being tested? Let's finish this. On my way.
Let me recite their demise. It shall be done.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Outmaneuver them.
Can't afford to let up.
Gone with the weave.
One day, I'll catch a break. What's in here?
You seem to know a good deal about our condition game.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Here we go.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah. What am I to do?
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly. You recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove themselves to Lady Shah. This one would put their skills of stealth and infiltration to the test.
Reach the other side to receive my gift.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence.
The air is ripe with magic.
Goblins are such vile
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
My pleasure. With ease.
Mine? I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
The right tools for the wrong trade. Interesting.
Shall we?
Things have stayed interesting. How much further can I go?
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
I'll give it a shot.
Can't afford to stay idle. What do we have here?
Do you have someone waiting for you?
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering. Another of Lady Shah's trials that her initiates must face. This one would challenge their combat prowess.
Vanquish your old life to receive my wisdom.
Dark Lady teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Have to keep going.
I smell a trap. Careful, I bite. Step lightly.
On my way.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Have to keep going.
Striking distance.
What should I do? Your time has come. Another fight. Let's go. You've made a grave mistake.
Victory is assured. Certainly.
Concentrate. Survival is all that matters.
What fools these mortals be.
guess the only way out is through.
Unleash me.
Bet that will fit in my bag. Time to press ahead.
Just a brief respite.
Something good here, I hope. Let's see what this does.
Let's get on with it.
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering. Another trial to judge the mettle of Lady Shah's initiates. This one would test their ability to navigate her sacred darkness.
Navigate the darkness to feel my embrace.
Seers were said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me. I must remember where to step, and have go.
At the ready. Most excellent. Lovely day, this. For now. That way.
The final test awaits.
your desire.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
What to do? Another step forward.
This will do nicely.
Moving.
Can't even catch my breath. Can't slow down.
Chin up. This'll help.
Nothing will stand in my way. Let's get this over with.
Sounds like fun.
Need to act fast.
Victor King 5.
Trap.
At the ready. Step carefully. There's a trap.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. What a day.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
On my way. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about. wonder. How about this? And it's as easy as that.
What can silence the night song?
Never a dull moment. Never wanted the easy path. What's inside?
What's next, I wonder? This way.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important.
No one back home will ever believe this. Light on my feet. Anything of use?
Trust your secrets to the night.
No traps, please. Seems simple enough.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
This speaks of magic that can divide someone into many... many what? A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured. An ordinary rat alone, but together, something more. Some remember turning away from the sun. Some remember donning a black cloak. Some remember plunging a blade into an innocent heart. But we all remember a name. Lithindor. We share who he was.
Let's go. Come on then.
Blood comes easy these days. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm ready. On I go.
May the dice roll in my favor. Don't get too close.
These rats can't keep it up forever. Just have to outrun.
Where do I go from here?
Can't give up.
Not now.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ready.
Battle of wits.
Well, so much for peace.
Let's end this.
One can't always be a gentleman.
These hands. Too big. Where are the others? Where's the rest of me? You! Why did you have to keep prying? Why couldn't you just leave? Luthindor, last Dark Justicia. I kept watch over Lady Shah's temple. Kept the faith alive after all the others were killed. But you ruined it. Trespassed. Spoiled my secret. Now, you will rot in the dark.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Don't waste a step. Wish I had a bag of holding.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Take your...
Looking ahead.
I applaud your taste.
All right, what now?
Which way to the nearest library? The path less traveled.
Can't give up now.
Ready and willing.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving ahead. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Might be useful. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to. Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late. Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Let's finish this.
Still on my feet. With haste.
Mistra Rill. Indeed.
Time to press ahead.
Creator, destroyer. May it please, Mistra.
Over here.
Need to act fast. On I go.
No choice but to keep going. Another step forward.
I don't fancy their chances.
On my way. What's inside? I have something to ask.
Bring me a liver. Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased. General Thorm? Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Z'rell merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
It comes back to you. Balthazar headed a monastic order that controlled a place called Amkethran in the deserts of Kalimshan, but he is long dead from what you recall.
Oh, him. Yes, I decided to take his name for myself. After taking his rib bones. Suits me better, I think. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here, yes? I do not cower. I plan, I command, I create. General Thorm trusts me. He knows I will deliver. He knows I will stand by him long after all others wilt and fall. You, Zarel, all the rest. You have only one body with which to serve. I have as many as I care to make. General Thorm to you. But yes, recovering the relic is the crux of it. He commands, and I, his humble servant, fulfill that command. While you, an infinitely more humble servant, fulfill my command. I will put you to work as a scout. Fine, if it'll spare me your bleating. The relic lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. Promising flesh. Wasted on an idiot mind, I see. I'll salvage what parts I can from you.
What should I do?
Let us make short work of this.
Come on, can't stay idle.
My brother.
with haste. What's in here? No hesitation. Maybe I need more pockets. Let's have a look. Here goes nothing. Right tool will do the trick. Something good here, I hope. These boots have seen everything. I'll give it a shot.
Watch your back. Simple.
Let's move. One day I'll catch a break. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. have a word. So much blood. What the hells has been happening here?
Oh, a little respite. Wait. Quiet. It's gone. The song is gone. The contract is completed! I was bid by Raphael to slay every justiciar I found in this place. The contract was a song, one stuck in my head until I finished the deed. I had to hum that blasted tune for years. But now, the song has stopped. The contract is fulfilled. I suppose you showing up at the same time is no coincidence. That conniving sack of worms. I should have known. I should have ripped his tongue out before he even spoke of this contract.
Here I am, Yrgir, tongue and all. Precisely on time for a lesson in semantics. Devil's in the details, you see? And the details are in the fine print. You were to fulfill the deal. Nowhere does it stipulate you could subcontract the last kill to the first adventurer's party that came trotting along. In short, you're in breach of contract, my friend. Oh dear.
Back to the hells with what we agreed. I have you now, Raphael. Pay the debt, and I will make this quick.
Consider your position. You are about to forfeit what reputation you have left. No contracts, no fame, no power. You'll be a streak of excrement even lemurs will slither away from. Unless, of course, you consider instead my infinite mercy. A new contract, a chance to balance the books, not to mention a welcome change of scenery.
Bastard! Fine. On one condition. No more songs.
What's a contract without whimsy, I say? But fine. No more songs. Now, off to the House of Hope for cocktails and canapes, and a brand new signature on a brand new deal. But first, it would be only befitting if you reward your subcontractor. The greater reward for the greater hunter.
Anything I leave behind is yours. Pick over it however you like.
How dare you talk to me after what you've done? Now the Orthon's free to traipse back to the hells, and I'm left with nothing. No information about my scars, no leads on where to turn now, and no idea why I'm wasting my time with you. You thought it was right to take this from me? By chance to know what Cazador did to me? What he has planned for me? You had a chance to do the right thing! And you chose a devil over me. You may be right. That doesn't make it sting any less, though. Just know that my patience has its limits, and you're dangerously close to them.
As you look into the book's amethyst eyes, you can almost hear a voice. You just have to open the book, and it will be yours. Forever. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic. A rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Excellent.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
Seek and you shall find me.
That's the last one. The inner sanctum is within reach now.
A bed made of corpses. Disgusting and uncomfortable. Swift as my feet can carry me. What's hiding here? Better not be cursed.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground. A cavalcade of nasty smells rises from the corpse. But one of them is familiar. The prickling, metallic whiff of magic. Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural. The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion. Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
No rest for the wicked, I see. Might as well.
Toiled to make a visage so green. It's beautiful. Wait. Nothing. Nothing's wrong at all. It's fine. Really. I just feel we're on the right track. I'm right where I need to be. Under Lady Shah's gaze.
Step by step.
The disc is moving. Let's see where it leads.
This must be where initiates undertook their
Deliver
final
the Night
preparations.
Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
Do not falter now.
Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A dark justiciar.
Almost there. I will not fail you, my lady.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Used by initiates for the finals.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yes. There's more where that came from.
Thirst in my heart. Something in the air down here. It's like this place wants to be forgotten.
Shah's spirit lingers here. The air's thick with lies and trickery.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
The Gauntlet of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible. Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shah is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor. The Gauntlet of Shah is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shah that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single Selûnite. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
I feel the weave growing more distant by the moment. We walk Shah's path now. Best we don't spend too long in her shadow. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. Grateful, mostly. For meeting you. For having someone who cares that I'm here, alive. Not reduced to a cloud of Netherese vapor. Someone apart from my Tressim, that is. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Shah's domain indeed. Despair and discarded memories lurking in every shadow.
Even when the faithful abandon them, sacred places do not lose their power. Be on your guard. I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole, the Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable. I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all. He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed his fangs at me. Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead, and that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture. I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire. To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. There is a fanaticism in the Loth swarm that lends itself to chaos. They turn their blades on one another as readily as on outsiders. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to a single cause. Even now, infected and far from home, Lae'zel stays true to the cause. That shows resolve. The wizard? No. It is pointless. In my experience, the moment they leave their libraries, wizards have the life expectancy of a gnome in a war. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Present company excluded, of course. I'm sure you will live to a ripe old age. Gale, however, is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them. He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil. I will take your word for it. I only care that he is a good soldier, and he has not disappointed me on that front. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils. I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlach does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that.
Let's see.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage, poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here with Mistress. He'll settle in. Give it a little time. He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
No hurt scratch. Never.
Easy now. The Guardian's just looking out for us. I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother. Used to. Mother ate him.
Thank you.